We've got a few things to do today, and I find to-do lists help me, so let's do that. The first thing on our list is that we have to make some jam design. So what that means is we're designing packaging for a jar of jam. Second thing is prep and order. I got my first order this past week, so that's really cool. I need to think about packaging for that and how to deliver that. And third, we gotta pollinate some flowers. So let's do that. I'm trying to design a class where we teach kids how to make jam. And so I wanted to design a label for a jar that can be used for that class. I want it to be cute and incorporate blueberries and strawberries is kind of the idea. We can begin with that. Last week, I asked you to guess what you think this electric toothbrush would be used for in aeroponics. And some people had some great guesses, and a couple people got it right. So it is in fact not for cleaning, it's for pollinating. When you use this electric toothbrush, it vibrates, right? Really, really tiny vibrations. There are no bees in my house, as someone commented, which is absolutely true. So we need to manually pollinate these vegetables. So what you do is you hold this against the stem and you just turn it on for 2 to 3 seconds. It shakes the flower and the pollen and it pollinates. So let's do that. The flowers stay viable for about 2 to 3 days. So you do want to pollinate basically every morning. And then you can see here a little baby cucumber coming along. Cute little pokey guy. All right, let's harvest. Picking the biggest ones. One of the concepts I thought of was how can we make the packaging green? I took a look online to see, what ideas people had. What I found was that in Vietnam, people wrap produce sometimes in banana leaves. So I don't have any banana leaves, but I do have broccoli leaves, which are fully edible. So we're gonna try something to see what it would look like if we wrapped these orders in organic produce. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this, but let's experiment. These are our broccoli leaves. This is kind of the concept I have at the moment for packaging. And to go along with it, the thank you card. There. Well, thanks a lot for joining this week. I've been thinking for a while, what would it take to replace all of the vegetables and greens that I buy every week through a grow system at home? I'm talking lettuce, spinach, kale, cucumbers, tomatoes, broccoli, snap peas, squash, chives, herbs too, cilantro, basil. And I was thinking, what would it take to get a weekly supply of those things? Why don't you take a guess? What do you think it would cost in terms of setup to get an infinite supply, recurring supply of vegetables and greens? Drop a comment below with your guess, and we'll see. We'll see if you're close to the ballpark or if you're way off. We'll have some fun. So for now, from us to you, bye-bye.